Welcome back to my channel, my spot, my avenue, my little home away from home. And this video is a bit different than my other videos that I have. On the 29th of August 2021, my mom passed away. It's still fresh, obviously, it's still fresh because it's recent. And I'm still to this day trying to come to terms with it and how sudden and how quickly everything happened, where my mom is concerned, because it wasn't long that my mom and I were talking about her 80th birthday next year, and she was looking forward to it. She was also looking forward to other things too. And to know that's not the case, I guess God had other plans. I am not going to go into details or discuss or mention how it happened, why it happened, and what caused it. I am going to say that God don't sleep. He just don't sleep. But every ounce of me, I'm a bit taken back by how it happened, basically. One thing I am happy about and I take peace and comfort of is the fact that my mom is no longer suffering and that she is at peace and she's free. Her spirit is free and she's reunited with my dad, who died back in 2005. It was that long that I celebrated, 16 years of my dad's passing, I'm more like honoring him. And to know that my mom decided to go, and it's crazy, because I feel as though she's still here with me in this house. Her presence will always be here with me and my brother and the rest of my family. I take comfort in that, to know that she is looking down upon her children and she's proud of us, both my mom and my dad, that we are where we are. But it's going to be a new chapter, a new journey in my life without mom. And I'm definitely going to miss her a great deal. I'm definitely going to honor and remember her and continue, living for her and for myself, mostly for myself, and knowing most importantly that God is guiding us along the way and giving us the strength during this time. So I'm dedicating this video in honor of my mom, who left us really soon and very sudden. Again, I'm not going to go into details how it happened because I'd rather keep that to myself, especially on her last days, because I know what happened on her last day. That's an image I'll always remember. That's something I'll always take with me, always. And I want to take with me also the good things that she was able to embed in her children. And I take comfort knowing that she was in fact a wonderful human being, a wonderful soul, a wonderful spirit. She was a kind-hearted woman, and I'm very proud. Both my brother and I, we are very proud and honored to know that God blessed us with two wonderful parents, and I'm very proud of them. Very, very, very proud of them. It's taking so much just for me just to say what I had to say in this video, because it's obviously still fresh. And boy, did I cry. The day of her passing, oh boy, did I really cry. I felt like I wanted to faint and all kind of stuff. And I'm still trying to wrap my brain around what happened, but at the same time I take comfort knowing that God is guiding me along the way, that He is with me. My parents' spirits are with us, you know, and I take peace and comfort in that. I know I mentioned comfort a lot, but that's the word I could use to describe it, you know. So the last video I have of my mom, you know, is obviously the trip of us in 2017 in Tobago. That is the officially last video I have of my mom. But as picture wise, I only have one last picture of her I took of her, where she actually sat on this chair where I'm at, and she looked at me when I came out of the bathroom and said, "Come take a picture of me." And I realized she had on these earrings that I haven't even worn at all. She decided to go into my jewelry box and decided to pull on these pair of earrings, you know, which really compliment her because of her short, you know, white hair, gray hair, and she has a really nice head. I used to always compliment my mom with her head. She always had a real nice small head. Unlike myself, I took my dad's egghead. But I ended up taking a picture of her, you know, sitting here, a couple of pictures, and then there's one particular picture I decided to take of her where she was looking off, and I will probably put it up somewhere on here because that's one of my favorite pictures of her actually. And that was the last picture I took of my mom, and I showed it to my mom, and she's like, "I really like this picture. You could crop it a little bit, but I like this picture." And that's exactly what I did. I cropped it, and she said she loved it even more. So I ended up keeping that picture. She wanted me to delete that picture. For what? Mom, I wasn't going to delete that picture because that's a really awesome picture of you, you know? So I am definitely going to put that picture of the last picture I took of my mom back on August 1st of 2021. That was the last picture I took of my mom. And I am definitely going to add some other pictures along the way. You can see her to know that this is mom. You know, some people might say this picture might look like me when she was this young or something like that, you know. But again, I take comfort knowing that she's in a good place. She's not suffering. She's no longer in pain, you know. So, but one thing I do have is awesome memories, fun, awesome memories. I don't have any bad memories when it comes to mom. None whatsoever. No, and nobody around my neighborhood could testify and say there's nothing bad about mom. She was awesome. She was a really, really decent person and decent human being. And my boyfriend could also testify to that, and my family and everybody. You know, there's nothing bad of my mom. So all I have is awesome, good, fun memories of her. You know, and I bet you're telling yourself, well, Gil, you holding up extremely good for someone who just lost your mom just a few weeks ago. And I'm like, it's called getting that strength from God Himself. Like, literally getting that strength from Him to help me along the way every single day, every single hour, every single, you know, day, week that goes by. Yes, it will be really challenging at first, and then as time goes on, it gets a little easier, especially at night. I remember the first night I was by myself was really interesting, because then it dawned on me knowing that my mom is no longer here in the land of the living. She won't be in her room like before. You know, she won't come over and sit with me on this chair when I'm on my bed and we talking and watching TV together. You know, we're having, you know, dinner together or lunch or breakfast together, you know, or, you know, obviously my birthday this year is going to be very different. Christmas is going to be different. Her birthday next year is going to be obviously different. You know, New Year's is going to be different, you know, so every single holiday is going to be different from now on. But I'm definitely going to take her with me. She's going to be with me and my brother, obviously, you know, with the family. But, yeah. It seems surreal. This whole thing seems surreal. But, again, I take comfort knowing that she was the best. And I'm very thankful and honored, and I'm extremely proud that God has given her, you know, me. that God gave that blessed both my parents to birth my brother and I, and raised us the way they raised us. regardless of what's happening in this world today. And we haven't won straight, which is awesome. It's cool. You know, you have some ups and highs and lows and all that kind of stuff, like any other family. But that love will always be there. And I take comfort in that. So, again, this is a new chapter in my life and my brother's life. And we're definitely going to persevere. And I want to end off this video by saying thank you, Mom, for everything, and also to Dad, because his anniversary was just on the 7th of September. The date of me recording this video is September 10th. You know, so I just want to say thank you, Mom, for everything, and we're definitely going to persevere, and we're definitely going to continue making you proud, both you and Dad. And thank you to all those who were kind enough to send their, you know, condolences, whether it's my YouTube friends and my YouTube followers, or those who on Instagram, Facebook, you know, my friends and family. Thank you all for the warm, kind wishes and condolences and thoughts and prayers. And I really, my family, I really appreciate it very much. And we're going to continue on. We're going to continue on. He's definitely gonna continue giving us that strength. So with that being said, I'm gonna end this off by saying we go link up again whenever I feel like it. And you guys take care of yourselves. And I'm gonna end up this video on a nice sweet note. I love the dedication to my mom. May her soul rest in peace. And you'll always be here. You'll always be here, Mom. Love you all. Bye.